What we need is the big one. Something with prospects. We should be operating from an office block. Tinted glass windows, high-speed lifts, mahogany boardroom table, executive cars in.
Don't you think we should get a business going before we start planning the office accommodation? Eh?
It's what I'm working on, it's what I'm working on.
Hi, welcome to the video, which is all about putting a Forex trading plan in place to lead you to success. Forex trading is a business and you will not win unless you've got a plan that you can follow with confidence and discipline. So we're going to go through the education you need, setting goals and objectives, your rules for your trading strategy, and also daily routine for profit. Now, I just did an intro clip there, which is from one of my favourite TV series, Prospects, and the lesson to be learned from that is, you need to have a plan in place before you get involved in any business. Most Forex traders don't and fail miserably to make money. We all know 90% of traders lose. And I find it extraordinary that traders actually think they can walk into the Forex markets with little or no preparation and win when 90% of traders lose. So, what sort of plan do you need? Well, first of all, plan your education you need before you start to learn your strategy. And you need to ignore most of the so-called wisdom on the net. It's all nonsense. You'll read a lot of stuff about, Forex markets are predictable, just follow a signal service with the rigid rules and you'll achieve huge gains. You won't at all. If you understand or you read up on how Forex markets move, you'll understand it's an odds game. And Forex markets are very unpredictable, but you're trading the odds. And by trading the odds, you can make money with a simple trading system. So let's start with a simple trading system. It should be technically based and it should be long-term orientated, so off daily and weekly charts. And do not fall for the day trading myth. It's all complete nonsense. Day traders do not make money. You have to trade longer-term time frames to get the odds. Everything about technical analysis you need to know is free on the net. Just work on developing a system or researching a system that uses trend lines, maybe a few indicators, and basically keep it very, very simple. The best trading systems are simple and have very few inputs. Look up trading overbought, oversold, swing trading. Also look up long-term trend following and look up trading via breakouts. And you can put together a simple system very quickly. It should only take you a couple of weeks to research one, and then you have a method that can make you money. But the real key in Forex trading, and I've said this numerous times, is your method is very easy to learn. It's your mindset you have to work on, and you have to basically develop the mindset of a pro. And here, this is where I'd recommend that you invest in some books, okay, and find out what the really great traders do. How do they make money? What is their mindset? And two books I recommend to anyone coming to Forex trading: Market Wizards and The New Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. He interviews the best of the best. There's a load of tips in there on mindset and trading with discipline, which is the real key to success. There's a top 10 list of trading books on our website, and if you get those, you'll have a real head start for success. They're not expensive, and an investment in those books can pay for itself many, many times over. When you've got your trading strategy, okay, what you need to do is obviously have rules of entry and exit. However, they shouldn't be too rigid. They can be quite flexible. All chart formations are slightly different. I've always been a believer in you need to look at the chart itself and then basically see it as a completely unique setup. So your rules can be weighted in different ways depending on the chart setup you're looking at, so long as you've got rules that you are following, okay, which will basically keep your losing trades small and help you maximize your winners. That's great. It doesn't have to be too rigid. Now, when you come into the markets, you can obviously start trading for real. And you need to set some objectives. How much money are you going to aim to make? Now, most traders say, "Oh, I'd like to make as much as possible." Well, that's not realistic, and you'll soon fail if you just try and make as much as possible. You need to have a set amount that you're aiming for. And I always say to traders, depending on your risk tolerance, your aim should be to make 30 to 100% per annum. Now, when you do your per annum target, I'm all for breaking it down into smaller chunks, like every 3 months, look to make a set amount, like 25%. Just always work towards that goal. If you work towards a specific goal, you'll be much more focused on keeping those losses small, and also getting your profits and protecting them and bringing them in to reach your objective. And I think that a lot of traders, they're probably thinking, or a lot of traders think, 100% isn't much. It's a huge amount of money if you do it annually. If you had $10,000 and made 100% for 10 years, you'd have $1,300,000. Don't fall for the, you can make just huge amounts of money every week or every month. It's just not possible. You're looking longer term, okay? And if you're patient, and patience is a virtue in the Forex markets, you will basically be able to compound up a great amount of money. But don't believe it's a walk in the park. It isn't. It's achievable. It is not a walk in the park at all. Now, your daily routine, I'm all for having a daily routine, and mine never changes. It's half an hour a day only. And basically, I sit down, basically clear my head for 5 minutes. Then I do my chart analysis. And then I decide what I'm going to do. Now, it only takes me half an hour. I'm probably doing 20 or 30 charts a day. But when you look at a chart, you should basically know what to do as soon as you look at it. If you've got a strategy you've learned, you're confident in, you should look at the chart. It should be almost instant in terms of what you're going to do. If you have to think about setups, then you shouldn't do them. It's a very instant thing. Don't make the mistake of spending too much time on your daily routine. Lots of traders think the more effort they put in, the more money they're going to make. It's not true. Just basically keep it very, very short. Do it at the same time of day, and basically, clear your head. Make sure there's no distractions when you sit down to do your trading plan. Don't be talking on the phone or watching the TV or anything like that. Focus on what you are doing. And then you just set your trading signals, and then, that's it. Now, if you're trading, what you need to do is, obviously you've got your rules, always have an entry and an exit, and always consider, right, what you're going to do if things go wrong. Make sure your stop is in place. Don't think about putting a stop in after you're in the market, because you'll end up basically, running losses, and that will lead to disaster. Should you keep a trading journal on your losses? The answer is a resounding no. And the reason for this is, I've seen traders do this. They spend hours analysing the trades they got wrong. But what does losing, what do you actually learn from your losing trades? Well, nothing really. If you've got a strategy and rules, and you followed your rules, and you'll know if you have or not, losing is just part of the game. So, basically you're going to lose 50% of your trades. There's no reason to dwell on it. You'll know if you've broken your rules. You don't need a journal to tell you, okay? So I would just dispense with the idea of a journal. It's a serious business. You know if you're following your rules or not. And that's really it. And I think one of the things that I find, kind of extraordinary about Forex trading is that a plan is not that difficult to set up and follow, okay? And the education you need in Forex trading can be got very quickly. Your daily routine can be very, very short. And Forex trading, shouldn't require too much effort once you've set your plan in terms of man hours. What it does require is that you always maintain a disciplined mindset. I've done numerous videos on discipline, and you know, it's a word that traders hear and they think, yeah, discipline is easy. Discipline is not that easy for most people. You really do have to work on it. If you're not used to discipline, you really do have to work on it. Anyone can adopt that disciplined mindset, but do not ever underestimate how important it is in achieving forex trading success. So my view is, that your education forex trading, a few weeks to learn things, then basically it's half an hour a day, and it's just really a question of looking long term and maintaining focus and discipline. If you do that, you can achieve forex trading success. Anyone who's got business plans for success, I've just given you a very simple plan, a framework. It'll work, and you can achieve what you want from the forex market. So thank you very much for watching me. Take care, have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon.